ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle.
야! 정신 좀 차려!
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight.
더는 무슨 정신 좀 차려!
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight.
Yeah.
You lose. Round 1. Fight.
Yeah.
Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight.
더는 무승부라는 소리는
Get ready for the next battle.
Well, what a contrast.
One more win and they can concentrate on the league.
Well, what a contrast. In emotions for Manchester City and Liverpool in the last 24 hours. Last night, Manchester City threw away that 3-0 lead. All the post-mortems ever since in the last 24 hours over what is going on at Manchester City. They head to Anfield, where Liverpool will be totally buoyant at the weekend. They have added the scalp of Real Madrid to what has been a brilliant start to life under Arne Slot. They've won by 2-0. What a way to prepare for that huge Super Sunday, Merce.
No, 100%, 100%. I thought they were outstanding, especially second half. Just overpowered Real Madrid in the end with skill, pace, everything about their game. Yeah, absolutely outstanding. The Premier League Man City to win. They need Man City to win this weekend because Liverpool are going to spread eagle. If they win this, I'm watching Liverpool and people keep on telling me, sooner or later they'll have their run and all that.
Next battle.
When they score goals, and they score them all the way across the front. Gakpo comes on, scores a goal. You've got Jota to come back yet. Salah misses a penalty. They've got goals in their team. I don't know.
Fight.
You know, Bradley comes in for Trent Alexander. I thought he was the best player on the pitch today. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. Jones comes in, Szoboszlai is out. McAllister gets man of the match. You know, for me, I think the Premier League need Man City to win this football match. If they don't, I think I really do. I think that's their legal. I really do.
17 wins in 19 games. Wow. For Liverpool. It's staggering, really. And, you know, to beat Real Madrid, the reigning European champions. Feather in his cap.
They will beat them. They will beat them. They will.
Could be different if Mbappe scores his penalty, though, couldn't it?
Maybe, yeah, but it would have covered over the cracks, in my opinion. Liverpool, by far the better team. By far the better team. They have got injured. Don't get me wrong, Real Madrid, but yeah, I thought Liverpool looked a bit leggy on Sunday. I thought they looked a bit leggy. I thought, you know, you think before this game, I've had arrested players before. They were electric tonight, the atmosphere. I mean, I think you say Anfield and Celtic Park are the two places where you get electric atmosphere in European games, and tonight didn't let you down. It was outstanding, and they played well. First half, I said if they play like that, Man City got a chance. To be fair, if they play like Liverpool play like that in the second half, and the way Man City are playing at the moment, it'll be an uphill battle for Man City.
You did raise the question when you saw the team sheet tonight as to whether maybe Slot had gone too strong almost with City at the weekend. And you saw Bradley, as you told us, come off injured at the end. Apparently Konate was hobbling at the end as well. This is a...
Yeah, I didn't see that one, but if he is, then you have to pay the price. You know, if they're two out, I know Trent comes back in. Bradley was outstanding. Honestly, he was outstanding. But you know, the two at the back have been outstanding. If he gets injured, again, that would be a major blow, especially with Haaland, because Haaland would, you know, if Konate's injured, Haaland will then go and play on whoever that is, but he can't go and pick and choose who he wants to play on against Liverpool, because Van Dijk and Konate are both very, very good defenders, and it suits Konate playing against Haaland. So if he was injured and he was hobbling, it turns out bad, that will be bad news for Liverpool. But as I say, I thought they were outstanding tonight. Could have scored more. Courtois made 2, 3, 4 good saves, and yeah, a good night at the office, and you know, virtually through already. You know, probably one more win and they can concentrate on the league even more. So, you know, it's not looking good for the rest of the Premier League at the moment.
Yeah, 15 points from 5 games. 16 is the magic number that Opta predict will get you into the top 8 and guarantee a place in the last 16. Girona, Lille and PSV, Liverpool's final 3 games in this league stage. What about Aston Villa? 0-0. A point at home to Juventus means they're just goal difference outside the top 8. Could have been better if that 94th minute Morgan Rogers goal was allowed to stand. Confusion reigned at the end. Did they come to the right decision, Michael?
I'm still not sure. I think it's a soft free kick given on the goalkeeper. And the reason is that I think Diego Carlos is watching the ball come all the way. There's a big difference between an attacker looking at the keeper, looks where he is, he stands across him rather than goes, right, I'm going to try and challenge for this ball, I've got my eye on it, and the keeper's going to come and smash me. He puts his arm up and he does catch the keeper, but the keeper gets so high and above him and he just completely drops it. I think if that is in the Premier League, it's not given. I mean, we always say keepers get protected. I think they were very unfortunate. On the night, after the first half an hour, I thought Villa were the better of the two teams. Defensively, Juventus were magnificent. Their work ethic, midfield too, Locatelli and Thuram, the way they defend, the way they work in both areas, top draw. And it was hard for Aston Villa to create any real cutting-edge chances. There was one big opportunity from John McGinn, great play down the right-hand side, a little pull back, right foot, and I thought it was a keeper routine, but it wasn't. It was Locatelli off the line again. He was just absolutely everywhere. But a good solid performance from Aston Villa. Defensively they were very, very strong. Nullified the threats of Timothy Weah. One big opportunity when Martinez called upon him, magnificent save. But that was it really. Just a disappointing end that they couldn't manage to get.
Thanks, Michael. They go to Chelsea at the weekend in Super Sunday. Their last 3 games in the Champions League stage. Leipzig and Monaco away, and they finish at home to Celtic, who themselves are 2 points off the top 8 after a draw at home to Club Brugge. Mark Wilson watched up in our studio in Glasgow. Did they do enough to win it, Mark?
To be honest, I don't think they did. It was a pretty strange watch. Mercer's talking about the electric atmosphere at Celtic Park. It certainly was that before the game, but about 5 minutes in, it was pretty flat. Probably down to the way Bruges played, but slackness and slow play from Celtic in the first 45 minutes, something we've not been used to seeing because we saw Bratislava come here, we saw Leipzig, and Celtic were electric on those occasions. But Bruges were pretty good, and if I'm being honest, you know, a calamitous goal from Carter Vickers to give them the lead at half-time. And then in the second period, Bruges could have added to that to make it 2-0, but they found a way to get a bit of rhythm, a bit of flow into their game, Celtic, approaching the hour mark, and it took a fantastic goal from Daisen Maeda. But then I'm trying to rack my brains and chances Celtic created after that really worked Mignolet in goal. I can't remember Mignolet making a save throughout. You know, Celtic had a couple of opportunities past the post, but apart from that, really struggled to create. So probably a point, fair result, not a disaster, didn't lose the game, and they're still in the fight for a playoff place.
With Dinamo Zagreb, Young Boys and Villa to come. Thank you very much indeed to you, Mark Wilson.
A massive new caravan of 1,500 illegal migrants heading to the U.S. southern border, all ahead of President Trump assuming office on January 20th. They're trying to get here. Of course, we're hearing stories about people self-deporting, but also that we're seeing thousands of people arriving at the U.S. southern border. So it's hard to wrap your head around all of this. That's why the House of Representatives this week held a hearing on the U.S. southern border, and they invited our next guest, 24-year veteran of the Customs and Border Protection, J.J. Carroll, to Capitol Hill to testify in front of Congress to help make sense of all of it. And J.J. joins us now. J.J., I'm sure this hearing went amazing. I'm sure you educated all of the House of Representatives about this, and I'm sure right now they're about to seal our southern border. Am I right?
Oh, you're absolutely right, Clay. They were so on top of it. When I left after 2 hours, I felt so confident that our elected leaders were going to take care of it. Absolutely.
Of course, I'm being entirely facetious, and I know, unfortunately, how terrible these hearings go. It's like a dog and pony show. So, I mean, they invited you to Capitol Hill to do what? And what was a massive? What were you able to present to them, and were they open to your suggestions and testimony?
Well, this was about the open border policies of Joe Biden and Harris and Mayorkas administration. And more specifically, it was about the DHS or HHS losing over 320,000 unaccompanied alien children, from minors, meaning the babies, to 17 years old. We didn't talk about anything. I gave my opening statement for 5 minutes, and then they proceeded to tell me that I'm a racist like Donald Trump. And then a congresswoman from, I don't even know where she's from her name's Congresswoman Ramirez, actually lied about me for 5 minutes straight and called me names and made disparaging comments about my character. Then she said, I'm unqualified to speak about the border. And I just sitting there like, is anybody going to stand up and talk for me? And then she says, which made me more mad than anything, because they played the race card. And she says, look what we found in your Twitter account. And I'm like, okay, I have nothing to hide in my Twitter. I'm completely open. She pulls out a picture, not from my Twitter account, Clayton, some random picture about January 6th with the noose hanging out around in the picture. So you know what that means to a white man with a noose, that I'm a racist, that I believe in slavery, and that I want to hang black men in the Deep South. And I'm sitting there going, that I can't speak because they have me blocked, but I'm looking, I'm going, that's not my ex account. She's disparaging me. And then if you know about anything about the congressional hearings, once their time's up, Clayton, they go, well, okay, my time's up. And then I'm looking around like, well, hold on a second. If someone just slandered me for 5 minutes, do I even get it to retort that? Nope, just sit there and take it, JJ. And then this is what's even more shocking to me, Clayton, because it's not about me. and I knew that they were going to say bad things about me. This is about losing 320,000 children. I know that it's 500,000, and they're being raped and murdered right now. And I told them, I said, right now, the statistical probability that thousands of children are being raped right now as we speak in this chamber is 100%. And you know what they do? Well, I would be in the middle of saying something. They go, well, time's up. Okay, hold on. We're not talking about fracking or monetary policy. We're talking about children that we've brought in that are being raped and murdered. And you want to do timeouts, times out, and then finally, okay, hit the gavel, we're done. Nothing's been accomplished. We're talking about human lives here, that America is allowed to be destroyed. And we don't care. The callousness, the apathy, the ignorance, the gross stupidity of our government, and on top of that, the absolute arrogance of these leaders it's astounding, Clayton. I left completely frustrated, angry, resentful to them, and I may never go back.
Round one.
Never. It's a kabuki theater, and it's all for show.
And it almost feels like satanic, like these people that are running this show. I couldn't imagine being a member of Congress sitting there and I have someone of your stature, your experience, in front of me, telling me what's happening to children across the United States, and then she has her agenda, this Ramirez, to impugn you and to demean your character, to call you a racist, essentially, and ignore the death and of these children is horrendous. To me, it's demonic. It's really, in many ways, satanic. And I really feel like I hope we wake up and
You know what? But the Republicans are taking that. The Republicans have no idea what's going on. There's no sense of urgency. I mean, okay, look, I'm one Congressman, Ivey from Maryland. He starts his open statements by pulling out cherry-picking things that I said in a podcast like 3 years ago, I guess. I don't know. And I'm like, okay, well, who cares about that? Can we talk about the children being lost? And then he says to me and to the panel, well, I look at this testimony and I see that you're saying that the children's organs are being harvested. And he goes just like this. Wow, I've never heard of that before. Where's that actually happening? Like, mocking us. And I'm like, are you even in the realm of reality? You're so stupid. And then on top of that, you pile on arrogance, which is a deadly combination. And I like look around like, am I crazy? Did I just end up in the Twilight Zone or an insane asylum? And I'm the guy that's the odd man out? And everyone's just kind of nodding like, yeah, what about organ harvesting? Is that real? And I'm just like, oh my God, where do we start here? We've murdered 60 million babies in the womb. Planned Parenthood selling baby parts, all baby. It's not even contested. That's what it is. You're mutilating kids' genitals. DHS, your own DHS and IGs come out and said you've lost all the children, Clayton, all of them. And you're sitting here arguing with me that, well, I haven't seen the organ harvesting. Of course you haven't. Just like you haven't seen the drug cartels. They don't go open and go, hey, Clayton, I'm over here. I just want you to know that I'm smuggling fentanyl, heroin, and cocaine over the border. Just want you to know so you can take videos of me. Okay, yeah, here, I'm zipping, I'm ripping open a child's body. I'm ripping out all their organs. I just want you to film it. Can you put on 60 Minutes, please, so everybody's aware that we're doing it? Oh my God.
Yeah, like it's going to be on the nightly news. Right,
yeah.
Exactly. This is all being done in the darkest recesses of America.
Yes, but they want you need to show me proof. It's like, oh my God. And I said, finally, I wanted to say, look at my documentary. I interview all the people that are in this business and they tell you, and they're like, I even said one time, well, in my documentary, I show, no, that's all right. I don't need to hear it. And I'm like, okay. Oh my God, I can't believe I wasted a day of my life coming to speak to you morons.
Yeah, because they don't want it on the congressional record. Because once you say, you know, watch my documentary, let's enter it into the record, then it's on. Then it's in the congressional record. They don't want that. They don't want to see this proof. They want to keep it hidden, and they want to keep it going. You know exactly what's happening. And of course, the rush. And what's heartening is that you've got, a guy like Tom Homan coming in as border zone. Who's talking about, you watched his congressional testimony.
Yes.
He doesn't stand, he doesn't stand for these people at all. And so I'm excited. At least there's some silver linings here about what's, I think, what's about to happen here. And I hope so. I mean, overnight, though, we see this 1,500 person strong caravan coming up through Tapachula, Mexico, right now on their way to the U.S. southern border. What's going to happen to these 1,500 people? Are they just going to walk right in?
Yes, they're going to walk right in. And I had a guy that works in CBP actually pick me up and take me to the airport the next day. He's a friend of mine. And I said, what are you doing now? And he tells me what he's doing. So you have contractors, 30, 40, 50 contractors that this gentleman's over. And all they do is sit there all day and they take all the people that we paroled in that never got a court date. And they are frantically giving all these people court dates so they can be processed as quick as they can so they can stay in America. So as you see what's happening in Ukraine where President Biden is escalating World War III, they're doing the same thing here in our home. They are processing these people as quick as they can under fraudulent asylum claims and get them into court and get them processed as quick as they can. So there's millions upon millions that Donald Trump is going to have to figure a way to get them out. But there is a silver lining, and that is not from President Trump. But their task is so overwhelming because they are going to be fighting the government. Our government is corrupt to the core. Just because Donald Trump won and has great picks, and I applaud him, I'm telling you that the layers of corruption are so deep, so entrenched, that it's going to take just an incredible amount of effort to get us back to normal.
Right. When you have this massive cover-up operation of child sex trafficking, child organ harvesting, all of these things, the corruption runs incredibly deep. So I hope he's able to peel these onions back. But I'm so disheartened to hear about your testimony. You think, oh, we're going to be able to shine a light on this in front of Congress, the House of Representatives of the United States government. I'm going to Capitol Hill, this shining beacon of light. And it ends up being this kabuki theater. It's so disheartening.
You know what, Clayton? What makes it even worse is when you sit there and the people are elevated, physically elevated above you on a dais, right? So they're talking down at you. And they're so grossly incompetent and they are so stupid. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just pointing out a fact. They're stupid. I'm listening to them speak. Some of them can't even speak in correct grammar. They have no idea. They stumble upon themselves. They have no idea what they're even talking about. And all of a sudden, we end up in January 6th and racism.
Get ready for the next battle.
And I'm like, hold on a second. Children are being raped right now. Can I repeat that one more time? Children are being raped under the color of our flag, and we are doing nothing. Nothing. And they're like, nope, adjourn. Time's up. And I'm just like, oh my God. If I ever allow myself to be in this position, I'm going to punish myself because it's all my fault.
Yeah, they've got to go to a lunch with lobbyists, so they've got to go as quickly as they can. J.D. Carroll, well, thank you for keeping up the good fight despite these morons in Washington killing what you're doing there. I think we're breaking through, at least I hope we are, and in some small way. J.D., great to see you. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Clayton, as always.
If you suffer from daily pain, I need you to listen to this message very carefully.
Get ready for the
what we know
next
about pain
battle.
relief is changing forever. As we age, aches and pains are normal, and we're all searching for effective ways to relieve pain without side effects and addiction. Let's be frank, we've all seen the horrors of the opioid crisis. You may even be affected personally. Your family might know someone that has been affected by this. That's where a pioneering medical scientist comes in, Clint Winters. You may have seen the world-renowned health expert featured in national media. He's unveiled a natural pain reliever that has taken the world by storm. I'm talking about canola diet, the 100% drug-free way to get full-body pain relief without dangerous pills. As you read this right now, canola diet has become the go-to pain reliever for millions of Americans, hundreds of professional athletes. It was even named as the UFC's #1 official pain reliever for the UFC. Right now, you guys can try it. Go to trycano.com/redacted. And you're going to get it for less than $1 per day. You can access the only canola diet product in the world for less than $1 per day. Clint has provided this special link for you guys. You can guys get this special discount. Just go to trycano.com/redacted. I see a bunch of people in the chat who've already ordered this. Give it a shot. You suffer from chronic pain, don't want to have that addiction from drugs? Trycano.com/redacted. The 100% drug-free canola diet. Try it for less than $1 a day.
3. Fight. Round 4. Fight.
정신 좀 차려!
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight. Final round. Fight. Get ready for the next battle.
I do not like this one bit. Liverpool 2, Real Madrid 0. The first time Liverpool have beaten Real Madrid since 2009. And not only did Liverpool beat Real Madrid, they played them out the park. Mbappe didn't have a sniff, he missed the penalty, fantastic save by Kelleher. And it was not fun to watch, because I was thinking, Liverpool, they keep winning, but you know what, Southampton gave them a test. Hopefully Real Madrid can throw them off course and beat them. But that didn't happen today. Liverpool were fantastic, absolutely fantastic. They didn't have Alisson, they didn't have Trent, they didn't have any issues, because the way Conor Bradley and Kelleher replaced Trent and Alisson, you don't even see it. That's the mad thing. 2 world-class players are out, you don't even notice. It's ridiculous. And look, if you take away the penalty, Real Madrid's XG would have been about 0.4, 0.3. which shows how solid Liverpool were defensively. I thought Van Dijk was excellent. Conor Bradley, fantastic. McAllister, Gravenberch, Curtis Jones, the technical abilities and athleticism in that midfield. Round the show, I think Liverpool beat City. And I'm going to talk about that in a second, but I think if you look at Gundogan and his ability to defend transitions and the lack of legs in City's midfield, what Tottenham did to them, City could be in trouble. Because as a Man United fan, the 2 games that Man United were awful in was Liverpool and Tottenham, because they were the 2 teams that destroyed our midfield, because our midfield lacked legs at United, and City have got that same problem with their midfield lacking legs. And where Liverpool won today is the legs and energy in their midfield. Right now, Liverpool are top of the Premier League, they're top of the Champions League, and they end a 6-match losing streak against Real Madrid. Liverpool are the only side with a 100% record this season's Champions League and at 8 points clear at the top of the Premier League table, having won 17 of their 19 matches so far in 24-25. They've drawn to Arsenal and lost to Forest, which they probably could have got a draw out of that Forest game, to be honest. But Forest are a team not to be slept on. 17 out of 19 matches. And the mad thing was, when Liverpool lost to Forest, I saw so many Liverpool fans overreacting, thinking, you know, their season was going to be hit and miss and stuff. And I said, you've lost 1 game to Forest and you weren't like that bad. You're going to lose games. But they've won every game in a draw to Arsenal. 17 out of 19 matches. Arne Slot did not get a chance to win there, because we're not counting Chiesa and Marmadashvili, are we? He didn't get a chance to the window. He inherited Klopp's side, and he's done a fantastic job. He's not tried to implement his own style of play. He knows his style is somewhat similar to Klopp. He sees the players he's got at his disposal. Sorry. He sees the systems that they can play, and he adapts to that. The job he's doing is excellent. And I tell you what, Modric, hang your boots up. Legend of the game, hang your boots up. Liverpool's midfield was incredible. Liverpool's defence was incredible, and the attack was perfect in the transition. Luis Diaz got the lowest rating on SofaScore, but I thought he was pretty dangerous actually. He impressed me at times, more so in the second half. So let me dive into more detail. Liverpool's high-intensity running is unmatched. The athleticism and the work rate of the team is unreal, and this is what makes me jealous. And I hate to say this, as a Man United fan, I am jealous of how hard Liverpool work, how their team can run and cover so much distance, and how hard they work. That's what makes me jealous, the athleticism in their midfield. It really does. They've got a blend of technical skill and athleticism. You know, McAllister athletically good, technically good, Gravenberch athletically good, technically good. Curtis Jones technically so set to one of the most technically brilliant midfielders in the game. I said this now, I said Curtis Jones and Kobbie Mainoo are technical players, and that's why back in March, before Curtis Jones got injured, or maybe it was earlier, I said I was taking Curtis Jones and Mainoo to the Euro technicality in their black midfield. So technically underrated, but I thought their midfield was fantastic. yesterday. Gravenberch, McAllister. I don't even think it was Gravenberch's best game. It's Curtis Jones and to do. Curtis Jones. That's what won the game. I thought Liverpool were incredible in the transitions. They were just really getting at Real Madrid. And I noticed this. Liverpool in the first half was a 4-3-3. Conor Bradley was deep lying fullback. Gil Van Houten do a defensive job. Now, I did a video talking about the real reason Liverpool top of the league. I must have done that about a month ago now. And that video, the real reason I thought that Liverpool's top of the league was the second halves of games. Brighton, for example. Ipswich, there was a few other games I listed in my head, where Arne Slot had changed his tactics at half-time and come out and done something different. And I said Arne Slot's ability as a manager to make tactical changes at half-time and then the squad to have the intelligence to implement that is an asset to Liverpool's recruitment, that is an asset to Arne Slot, that is incredible. But Arne Slot's ability at half-time to read what the opposition was doing, make tactical tweaks to Liverpool come out in the second half and win games, which he's done, I've seen him 6-7 times this season. I think he's a manager, he's probably the only manager in the league that I think almost changes his tactics at half-time nearly every game. I don't think other managers do that. Is one of the reasons Liverpool are top of the league, because they win it in the second half. Or even when they're behind Southampton, they go win it. He makes the right subs, he makes the right tactics. His understanding of the game is absolutely intelligent, absolutely incredible. It makes me absolutely jealous. But he shifted to a 3-1-6 with really high pressing fullbacks. Conor Bradley was moving, sort of inverting, and he was breaking everybody. So in attack, Salah had more space, and Liverpool could be more lethal in the transition. And props to Bradley for being able to do and implement both roles. Props to Liverpool for doing that. But the tactical adjustments is why I think Liverpool are where they are, because of small understanding. You know, Mbappe's not going to track back, overload the side, Salah gets 3. Salah had a couple of opportunities for his 3, won the penalty, that's what it was. Slot's in-game intelligence is an absolute joke. And I saw Ben Bowman say this was what I tried to say earlier. Gundogan in defensive transitions on Sunday at Anfield versus Jones, Gravenberch, Diaz, Salah, Nunes, Gakpo, yikes. I watched Tottenham, Man City, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva. They're going to I don't know. Pep's a smart guy. Pep will know this. So he could put Nunes in the field rather than out wide and go for legs in the field. That could cause issues. So let's talk about Liverpool, because HOP. Liverpool conceded 0.38 non-penalty XG tonight. Juggernaut defence with some of the most relentless attackers in Europe in their field match. Tactically, even though Madrid were awful, I thought Liverpool was so strong. Some very interesting positions from fullbacks in attack, and we'll just talk about the tactics of Slot and how good it was. But 0.38 non-penalty XG. Liverpool have the best defensive record in the Premier League. They don't have many goals. And one of the reasons, I mean, Konate, I think, had the better season than Van Dijk, but Van Dijk is at his best today. He's Virgil van Dijk. He is arguably the best centre-back in the world. Hate to say that. 90 out of 93 accurate passes, 1 out of 1 successful dribbles, 10 passes into the final third, 8 out of 9 long balls, 3 out of 4 grounds was won, 2 out of 3 aerials was won. Him and Konate are absolute monstrous players off the ball. They're so difficult to beat because they're fast, they're strong, they're good in the air, they read the game well, they defend the right channel, they can defend large space, they're so athletic and good. But what Van Dijk has that sets him apart a little bit from Konate overall, but Konate's been fantastic this season, is how good he is at breaking lines and the build-up on the ball. Konate is good at that, but Van Dijk's ability on the ball is fantastic. He's quicker than you, he's faster than you, he's stronger than you. I think his injury resulted in him losing a little bit of pace. He's adapted to that. He's learned how to use the ball, he's understanding his intelligence. He is the guy that I think didn't have that season where nobody dribbled past him. Absolute monstrous defender. And as Tack said here, the bigger the game, the better Van Dijk is. When he needs to be completely focused, he's the best centre-back I've seen. The only stopping play you'll see is when it gets too easy for him, aka the Southampton game. He thought it was too easy. The mad thing is, this Real Madrid game was a lot easier for Liverpool than that Southampton game was. I don't know if that says about Madrid's tactics, or I don't know what that says about the quality of the Premier League. But Southampton gave Liverpool a much more difficult game than Real Madrid did. Continuing on, let's talk about Conor Bradley. Conor Bradley recorded an assist, made 4 tackles, won 8 duels and 1 possession back 9 times versus Madrid tonight. No player in the Champions League has recorded higher figures across those categories in a match this season. Conor Bradley. Assist, chances creating, 8 passes into the final third, 2 out of 4 tackles won, 9 recoveries, 7 out of 11 ground duels won, 1 out of 1 aerial duel won and 1 3 fouls. That tackle on Mbappe was incredible. That's going to be a tackle that people look back at and talk about in years to come. He was incredible. I think the bravery and confidence on this kid, 21 years of age. He had a period last year where he broke into the team, he played quite a lot, Trent got back in. Now, I'm going to go back to Brandon Williams, and I am not comparing Conor Bradley to Brandon Williams because Conor Bradley is levels ahead of Brandon Williams. But Luke Shaw got injured. Brandon Williams came in for United, and Brandon Williams was pretty good. And then Luke Shaw came back from injury. Brandon Williams was good for a bit, but you could see he just wasn't quite up to the level just before Luke Shaw came back from injury. Luke Shaw obviously took his place. And then, yeah, when Brandon Williams did get an opportunity when Luke Shaw again got injured, he just couldn't step in. He was good, he had like a break, couldn't step in. Connor Bradley, far better than Brandon Williams when he first came in, but he then was on the sidelines quite a bit because Trent, you're not going to beat Trent. Trent's out and he steps up. He's not one of those one season wonders where an academy player looks good for about 6-7 games and then, the real colours show. No, he's a good player. He proved that today. Mbappe is the biggest test. He proved he's a good player because Trent wasn't there. Didn't notice. He was able to play in 2 different roles, in 2 different systems. Best player defensively in the first half. Going forward, of course, with so many problems in the second half for Liverpool. I thought he was absolutely excellent. He caused issues for the opposition attack. His runs, his movement, was drawing out defenders. It was creating space. It was creating overloads. He handled Mbappe effectively. He didn't even know that Trent was not there. And Ron really trying to get Trent to run down his contract. Liverpool be like, Liverpool will want money for Trent because he's a good player, but it's not the end of the world. I think Liverpool need to give Trent Van Dijk a salary new contract, but he's good and he's trying to review now. And obviously, I didn't really watch him at Bolton, but I spoke to a Bolton fan about him, and what I heard about him at Bolton and doing my research of him at Bolton, he was very good there as well. Got the assist from McAllister goal, was brave, adaptable, coming up against Mbappe, the bravery, everything he showed was fantastic, under pressure, on the ball, movement. I just think his intelligence and movement to position himself to know where to be is incredible. I think his understanding of the game is really underrated. But he's also got really good stamina, really good running power to get up and down the flanks, to defend the channels, to get back when needed, push forward when needed. And again, the energy and the overload was causing Real Madrid problems and sorting Real Madrid out. And again, that also comes from the flanks. I thought Robertson, bar the penalty, was better today, but I think Liverpool will need to look at a new left back. Long term. I thought McAllister had a really good game, looked back to his best. 1 goal, 2 chances created, 2 big chances created. He was really trying to get forward, make the tackle, create accurate long balls. I thought McAllister had a very good game today in terms of just winning the battles in the field, the coverage, and also the influence he had in creating the chances. 1.10 expected assists. I don't know if he got an assist today, he didn't really. But let's talk about McAllister and Jones, because I'm going to throw Jones in as well, because I thought they were 2 standouts in the field. McAllister made so many forward runs, he was consistently causing Real Madrid issues, making it hard for them to track him. His passing was going forward, he wasn't passing sideways, he kept trying to be progressive with his passing, and I felt that he was setting the tempo of the game. He was making good runs, making forward runs, he made it really hard for Madrid. What I noticed was Madrid's midfield was dominated, but McAllister is so technically good, he can receive the ball all angles, all areas between the line, turn and play it forward, causing problems. But what caused the most problems was McAllister's runs into space, which was drawing Real Madrid players to have to track him, which was creating, again, overloads. But the space that he was finding and the influence that he was having was incredible today, and I think he was strong in his duels, he covered the ground, and him, Curtis Jones and Gravenberch have got a blend of technical ability. And Liverpool have got their recruitment spot on. They didn't get Bellingham, they didn't get Enzo Fernandez, they didn't get Casado, they didn't get Subamende. But in Curtis Jones, Gravenberch and
Round 4.
McAllister, you've got 3 players that are athletically good, technically good, and intelligent, and that is a manager's dream. That is a manager's absolute dream. And if you have Subamende to that and you've got a big competition with Gravenberch, so you're not going to get there. Liverpool just need to add a Stiller or a Subamende or a Belieber even to their team. Curtis Jones looks fantastic, rarely loses possession, can dribble around tight spaces with ease. I did a video about a year ago today where I spoke about Curtis Jones' ball attention being so underrated, and I think he gets too much stick because he's so technically good on the ball. Got technical ability, as I said, runs into space, and yeah, I thought he was fantastic today. Konate might be injured. I was very disappointed. He's been fantastic and said fantastic. They said the one thing that Liverpool have been quite lucky with because he hasn't got injured, but he might be injured. But Joe Gomez again has proven his steps as well. Kelleher, excellent. You've got Alisson and Mamadashvili. This guy has to leave Liverpool. He has to leave Liverpool because he's good enough to play for a team in the Premier League and start week in, week out. Emi Martinez left Arsenal, went to Villa, starts week in, week out. Kelleher, I don't know who'll be looking at him, but he will start for a lot of Premier League clubs. He will start for a lot of clubs. And I think he could start for some good sides. Newcastle could look at him to replace Pope. Diaz and Gakpo just bought 7 goals, 2 assists this season. He's not started that many games as well. In sprints, thought he was going to came and got the goal. But I thought Diaz in the second half came alive, delivered a brilliant ball for Salah, which resulted in a penalty, which was just fantastic, that play. He nearly scored in the final moments as well, just a poor touch there. And the energy, the directness, his ability to drive forward and dribble. I think on the eye, Diaz had a good game in a weird way. I think first half maybe not so much, but the second half I thought it was good. Anyway, people, please do hit that like button if you have not already. Of course, subscribe down below if you're new. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. Bye.
짓밟아주겠어.
가사마流の技お見せします.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight. Final round. Fight.
벌써
You
끝이야?
win. Get ready for the next battle.
Alrighty, gentlemen. Hi, and like the delight.
On its own, but they quickly stack on top of each other and can become overwhelming.
This is a free game.
Now, most gear in Path of Exile 2 is randomly generated, but there's another.
Get ready for the next battle.
Entspann dich.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight.
Come on.
You win. Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight.
정말 딱
Get ready for the next battle.
Signals the company's move toward commercialization. For example, TeslaBot is often shown performing various types of labor, with the occasional yoga pose thrown in, whereas Boston Dynamics promotional videos for HD Atlas tended to focus on the robot's capabilities, with the occasional work task thrown in. Tesla says Optimus is made for tasks that are, quote, unsafe, repetitive, or boring, and Boston Dynamics says its Atlas is made for tasks that are, quote, dull, dirty, and dangerous. This rolls into the overarching industry-wide sales pitch that says robots aren't here to take your jobs, they're here to augment people or to do the jobs that most people don't want. How that plays out in reality remains to be seen. There's a new humanoid robot.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight.
Come on.
You win. Get ready for the next battle.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
To Marigold.
Hey, less of the Marigold. It's Winston, if you don't mind. All right, Gongadin.
Get ready for the next battle.
Where have you been?
I'm sorry I couldn't make it this morning, Buana, but I had to go to Heathrow, meet my cousin.
Yeah, bloody marvellous. They're flying a minute now.
Round 1. Fight.
Nah, we not doing this. We not finna do this, bro. We are absolutely not finna do this. This is where I draw the line. I draw a big X. He said they are flying them in now. It's crazy, bro. Okay. We're only 27. Oh my days.
What's the hurry? Can you go on the banana boat? He's fixed himself up with a job. I had to go and meet him, show me big car block. There's 4 million unemployed, they're flying his country.
What's that brain surgeon?
Round 2.
Has he got his own arm?
Fight.
He likes to fly. I like to fly. I fly whenever I can. I flew up to Manchester when West Ham played out there. I flew up to Liverpool with them. I fly all the away games I do.
No, like jet set's working with a local council now.
This is Olenbury Scout back, like I say. You'll begin from. Hey.
And if the coppers smell what you're going to be smoking, mate, you'll be in for a long time.
Mr. Garnett, I'm
3.
very, very sorry to hear of the loss of your wonderful good lady. Sorry business. Oh yes, but it was a very sad loss.
It's a very sad loss to me.
But I lost a very good customer.
I lost a very good wife.
Oh, yes. But it was a bad blow to me. Her going like that, so sudden.
It was a very bad blow to me at all.
What's going on here?
Win.
She was a precious customer. She was valuable, and her loss was so sudden, and it was such a big blow for me. She was my wife. I lost my. You lost the customer. I lost my wife. There's no comparison here.
Very bad blow. But that's no good. Her going like that, so sudden.
What do you mean?
Well, she went owing me a few pounds.
I love it. I love it so much. I love it so much.
I'm not saying anything. Bringing that up.
No, you don't have to. You don't gotta do all that. It was unnecessary.
Not saying anything. Bringing that up, maligning the woman, not your God.
Marigold, I am not maligning her. I'm not saying anything against her. All I am saying is, if Mrs. Garnett had gone on Saturday instead of Wednesday, I'd be all right. Because she always goes Friday.
Oh my God.
I suppose she wanted to go on Wednesday.
Round 3.
Well, dare say if she'd had her way, she'd have preferred to wait till Saturday.
Or even longer.
Because I'm the one who's in the mess with that bloody thing living upstairs to me. I mean, you don't think she went on a Wednesday just to do you out of a few quid, do you?
I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, it has cost me money.
It's cost me money, Sabu.
Is that it? Or is that Nah, he's wild, bro. That cashier, bro, is absolutely wild.
Round 4.
For even bringing it up.
Fight.
It's crazy. Crazy.
Must be her pension and what you got to sit in that wheelchair of hers.
Yes, I'm sure. But going on Wednesday is no good to me. Just my luck.
Just your luck. What about my bloody luck? You shut up.
God, I am not blaming her. Mrs. Garnett was a very good customer and a very good player. All I am saying is, Put them on the slip. Mrs. Garnett will pay you later.
She always paid you.
Not now. She cannot pay me now. That is what I'm saying, Sambo.
Final round.
This one.
Fight.
Orders. This marigold. Orders. Put on the slate. Put on the slate. Put on the slate. And then she passes on.
That's not my fault, is it?
I'm not saying it is your
Well, what are you telling me then?
What does Mr. Garnett owe?
Mr. Garnett don't owe nothing. Mr. Garnett owes Mr. Garnett. That's all.
What Mrs. Garnett owed?
What Mrs. Garnett owed? Mrs. Garnett. I saw her emotion coming on saying like Mrs. owes me money. I mean, where's your proof, eh? I mean, Harry come knocking in the front door saying your wife owes the money. This is the past, she's not there to deny it to the face. What proof have you? That's what I'm talking about. Proof, mate. Bills. Bills, mate. That's what I want to see is bills signed. Bills and statements signed. Statements
Round
with
one.
signatures on them,
Fight.
John. That's how we do business in this country, John.
Oh my days. Oh my days.
I'm going to take my custom elsewhere from now on. From now on, I buy premium.
What do you think I am? Reading Japanese?
Nah, this is crazy. Yeah. I can't make it like this no more. I tell you that for an absolute fact. You can't do it. You can't get away with it. It was funny though. Nah, I did it though. I thought it was funny.
Round two.
Y'all let me know what y'all think. That's all we got. You enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up. And check out the next one. See you guys next time.
Round three. Fight.
Yep.